let's get into it. So, welcome back to the Odyssey of the Dragonlords, everybody. Nice to be your DM again. So, where did we pick it up from last week? Well, you went monster hunting. You managed to encounter some harpies, take them out, encounter some giant crocodiles thanks to some very clever uses of spells by Finn. And just because this map will go down in history, let's drag you back to this, that map, to this map with a beautiful artwork by the DM. So that is, I believe, where we picked it up last week. There was discussions that you wanted to go back to Astoria to settle the information with Honora and her sacrifice, which is any day now. And also talk of going back to the Necropolis, where Tethys, I believe, had some business to take care of. So, mighty band of adventurers, what would you like to do?
So we have 2 days before the sacrifice, or what's our clock looking at?
You can, if you travelled back to the Necropolis now, to Astoria now, I'll just drag you over to that map. You'd arrive. Oops, not that map. This map. You'd arrive sort of in the evening, and then you'd have a full day before the sacrifices happens the next day. So you could go to Astoria, sleep, but then when dusk falls, that would be the time for the sacrifice. You kind of got a day.
A day. How far are we from the where we have to be?
You could get there by dusk fairly comfortably.
We wanted to do something for somebody else, right? But it sounds like we need to do it after we secure the sacrifice thing. We had a group that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
No,
I
go
mean, Kaidian and Tethys has to go to the Necropolis, but we'd have to be in and out pretty quick. I think that's kind of risky.
Yeah, no, there's another one.
Labor
There's a
finish.
Yeah.
There was another little mini job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
We
the
want to
narrows.
clear out. Yeah, if we can clear out those.
I said it was like.
Oh, those are just
Poacher.
bandits. We can.
Yeah, no.
We can just kill them easy.
You guys are setting us up for trouble. You keep saying that way too much.
We can
It's called
just...
hubris.
Bro,
is now a dragon.
We're level 3 now.
Now,
what is level 3?
I got my dancing skills back, so I'm fine. The mojo's back, guys.
Right. Okay, so we have not had any kind of rest, though, right? And we don't have time for a rest, or is it time? Is this after we rest?
This is like
a day.
Well, we could hike back and then rest, and then
like a short rest.
I'm asking what you guys want to do. I don't need a long rest. I have a short rest already. I think.
I think I can manage a little bit without a night's sleep.
I think our goat is fucked up.
Yeah,
he got kind of bit by an alligator.
Tethys.
I'm hurting, but the good news is I didn't use any spell slots because I was knocked out most of the time. So I just need a short rest.
I used quite a few to get you up after you got knocked out again.
Yeah,
It's kind of a thing, yeah.
I'm still in the first shape, so I'm actually okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty tip-top. I think we should just go back, take care of those poachers. We don't even have to fight them. We can.
I'm almost dead.
Are you really?
Yes.
Well, at least then. Do you want a short rest then, an hour, then go?
Yeah, let's take a little rest.
I was a little bit short rest.
Yeah, and I get freshen me up too.
Okay.
Where are you short resting?
Let's
Not
find somewhere
close to
safe.
the riverbank? Yeah.
Yeah, it could be more crocodiles. We don't know for sure he's all of them, right?
You have a wishes to be in charge of finding a suitable, safe resting spot, can make me a
Oh.
survival check.
Okay.
Also,
you guys.
you said that, now that you say that, perhaps whoever cast that or ritually cast that spell before should do so again and make sure there are no more of these things out there.
Oh, can I do that? Let me see. I cannot do that. I don't have the spell slot.
It's a ritual, I thought you said.
Oh, it is, right? Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot. You're absolutely. Yeah, I can do that.
So that's locate animal or something? Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. And we determined it was a 5-mile radius. What are you concentrating? What animal are you looking for?
The giant crocodile that we wish there's not any more close to us within 5 miles.
No more giant crocodiles within 5 miles of you. And to give you a perspective of that on the map, that little yellow thing around you will determine there's no giant crocodiles there. In that area there.
So I feel pretty good. You guys feel pretty good?
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I gotta get back in the character here. Talking too much.
How dare you? Finn, you do find a location to rest up for your short rest. And Finn, can you roll me a d20, please?
Sure.
Fortunately, your short rest goes without incident. So
Yay.
you roll hit dice. You can roll hit dice now.
And if you do
Anyone
roll,
who rolls,
yeah,
you get a d6 extra from me and what's from
Are you rolling the DC or do we roll our own D6?
roll it yourself. I'm not
What's
your servant.
Actually, you should roll. If one of us should roll it because they gain an extra.
Oh, okay. You can roll
amount.
Nice.
All right.
I've done enough for
Well,
Tepis.
there you go, guys.
Well,
You guys didn't need that much HP anyway.
I'm full now. So I'm happy.
Speak for yourself. I needed. Okay, short rest. Let's do later. And,
So this is what you felt like for the last 2 campaigns, huh, Hawk?
Yeah.
levels.
Now, are you rolling 1d6 or 2d6 for Song of Rest?
1.
It should only be 1.
Yeah, because I just do a quickly rule lawyering on it. Features of the same name don't stack with each other. So,
That's lame.
Sing the song and so you get 1 extra hit. Is it per hit point, per hit die, or just 1 altogether?
It's total.
Just 1 altogether.
Just 1. Okay.
so we get 1.
Yeah, if you roll a hit die, you get 1 extra HP back.
So just 1 total, not per hit die. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's somehow less exciting than I thought it would be.
Nice. You get what, 13? That's like most of your life.
like almost all.
I still got 1 more hit die. I'm just going to use it.
Does the Song of Rest get better?
It does, but not for like until level 13 or something ridiculous like that. It's not the best.
So enjoy your scraps, everyone.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
I don't think we've had this before.
A bard?
Yeah.
We did. And then
Yeah, he
I
bailed.
don't think he remembered
He
that
bailed.
that class feature.
No, he didn't. He didn't remember a lot of things. It's cool. All right.
I'm ready to go.
So what was the plan? Are we gonna go help those people?
I mean, the money would be nice. Then we can get a nice place to sleep tonight, and
I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know
Yeah.
where.
it's in the city when we get to
Yeah.
Astoria.
And they're poachers bullying some halflings, so they could just be teenagers that we have to scare.
You're making it worse and worse. I imagine every time somebody says how easy it is, the level gets harder. Kind of like DC getting harder.
Well, if you bring it up,
Yeah, that was. You don't say that out loud, man.
Fair.
all right, Dale Fus. Let's go.
Yeah, with the
We must,
French guy said.
we must be the change we wish to see in the world.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, are you planning to take her place, Cassandra, or are we just letting it ride that we killed all these animals or creatures?
I'm actually planning on taking her place.
Why? What was the point of?
There's
There's no point to that.
I mean, there's no guarantee that we did get everything, but
Exactly.
I stand a better chance at survival than she will.
Your sister doesn't have all the powers that you do.
No, all my dad said was she's good at talking, and that's about it.
A talker, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's very brave of you. I can respect that.
Yeah, so, I mean, it depends if the order will go for that, but hopefully, I mean,
They
we're
will
of the
go
same
for
blood,
it.
so
It's the thought that counts.
He will still be getting a daughter sacrificed.
I mean, maybe it's more tempting because I'm part of the group that's supposed to stop their god.
That is an excellent point in our favor that we will be sure to bring up when we go back and speak with them.
Yeah.
We're gonna forget it.
We are 100% going to forget it. But it was still a good idea, Cassandra, which is weird because the things you did in the room were off. Like,
It's only some blood.
it's like with a little bit of thought, you come up with these great ideas. It's the in the moment stuff.
Yeah, I have my moments. We have lots
And
of
then-
spare time when we're just walking around, so.
And we also have to decide if we're going back to the necropolis first or the, what is it called?
Mossy Temple?
The Mossy Temple.
Yeah.
I think we should go
Because
to the necropolis.
the Mossy Temple, we know what the threat is, and it's growing.
Yeah, because they had all those children there, and
Yeah.
the longer we take, the bigger their army might get of.
Yeah, but
Weird
Versi's
stuff.
sister is leading them, and she could destroy us with the flick of her pinky.
Could she?
But she needs to be
They're not
stopped.
gods.
And if we save
But she's
Cassandra's
the daughter of
sister,
a titan.
That don't mean shit. I've almost died multiple times, and I'm the daughter of a god.
and if we get the army
true, I
from
guess.
Cassandra's father,
Finn walks over and puts his hand on Cass' shoulder and says, "When the body dies, the soul awakens."
Yeah, what he said. Deep, man. Was that also
Loki
Ben?
thought that was Ben making barking noises for a second.
Head fits.
So sorry, that's my dog. He barks at
Okay.
anyone that walks by.
Join the
Yeah.
club.
But we can all imagine it's Fen. It's
Works for
on
me.
brand.
Hey, that fits character.
Speaking of Fen, I did this cool thing for Fen for when he wild checks. Check this out.
I love it.
That's great.
Absolutely.
I love
That's awesome.
that.
That's awesome.
What happens when he turns into an octopus?
I couldn't
Octopus
find the
wolf.
art for that for some reason.
Octopus wolf.
Octowolf.
There you go.
Well, we're making our way back to town.
Yeah.
Thanks. So.
Making my way downtown.
Every
All right.
time. I hear that every time. So let's making our way
Yep.
somewhere, and I hear it every time.
Aren't you glad it
Making your
came from the
way.
bard?
So following the river and the road that kind of crisscross a couple of times, you arrive back in Astoria just before night's about to fall. So you've got maybe about an hour of daylight left. You once again come through the heavily fortified North Gate, which is, there's lots of centaurs, minotaurs, cyclopses, giants, that type of thing, which the threat is very much to the north. But they recognize you well enough to let you in, and you find yourself back in the busy city of Astoria. Would you like to?
For the sake of me updating my thing, how many days and how many more sleeps is this?
You can sleep tonight, no problem, but then the next day at dusk it'll happen.
Okay, 1 day, 1 more sleep. Okay, updated.
So one more sleep, yep.
I would like to go back and speak with those. If we have to exchange Cassandra for her sister, best to do so now and tomorrow.
Before they start to tie her up to the rock.
Correct.
Probably.
I will try to do as little talking as possible this time.
Okay, so you're off to see
Yeah.
Commander Gaius again, is that correct?
Yeah, unless anybody wants to do anything first.
No.
No, if we stop by someone's cousin was an armorer, maybe tomorrow. Maybe after we do that quest, we could stop by. I could try to buy some armor, but maybe that's after we get some money.
So who's doing the talking?
Ben raises his hand. Not really.
I'm more than happy to.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought I took enhance ability, but I didn't. Never mind.
I'm happy to help you out if you need some help persuading him.
I think we have enough on our side to get this done.
Let's say you make your way over to the King's Palace and make your way to the section that has been set aside for the Order of Sidon. So feel free to do something else in between, but you will feel free to fast forward also to the door that leads into the chambers where the Order of Sidon is.
All right, anybody want to do anything? Discuss anything before we go in? Wonderful. And she walks. She just goes.
So without even knocking,
Yep.
Nix just walks in, and the Order of Sidon is pretty much where you left them before. It's a relatively small room, but a table, 6 chairs, each member of Order of Sidon is sitting there, and it seems as if somehow they've gotten some food, and it's quite an extravagant thing. There's lots of bottles of wine, lots of roasted meats and vegetables, and quite a delicious meal. And as you barge in next, Commander Gaius says, "Oh, no manners, I see. Would you care to join us for a meal?"
I don't think we will be staying for a meal this evening. And then, as she's saying that, one or two bottles of wine are floating off the table and coming towards the group.
Oh, do help yourself. It's on the king's coin, of course, so be sure to thank King Pythor for the wine.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to take free wine from anyone. So, look, we've been thinking it over, and how do you feel about Cassandra taking the place of what's your
Honora.
sister's? Honora.
That is an interesting proposition. Why would I, Lord Sidon, need to convince him that Cassandra would make a better deal than Honora? Why
Well,
is Cassandra better?
obviously, because she is prophesized to defeat him. So to get rid of her now would be very much in his favor.
It is very much an interesting proposition. I mean, they both share the blood of Pythor. That's true. And make a persuasion check next.
Advantage, man?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
if you
I could.
roll. If you want to add
Next, I
Tethys,
offered to help you, Nexus. Well,
well, here's your chance to help him, Tethys. Make the case.
Tethys sort of dances in behind Nex and starts sort of singing the prophecy of Cassandra and how scary it is. Sort of he said the same thing, but just using sort of with a musical rendition to make the effect more appealing.
So doing some musical version of this here, like putting that to the tune. So
Yeah,
just,
it's actually a full pantomime. So it's not only the music, but he's acting it out, sort of like charades as well.
Beautiful.
Double threat.
okay, tell you what. Nyx will still get advantage regardless, but this is going to affect the difficulty class. So why don't you make me a performance check, Tethys, to see how well you pantomime and ad-lib around this whole thing.
Oh, gladly. Performance. Let's do it.
So performance. First roll of the night. Was there a reason it was at advantage?
Yeah, that's my racial ability advantage in performance.
Okay, so 19. Okay, now persuasion check at advantage next. Having plenty of support by Tethys. Wow, look at that, 20. You make an interesting point next. Let's not mix words around this. Lord Sidon is messing with Pythor, wanting to cause him as much pain as possible before this dreadfully long oath of peace lasts, which is just a few months left. And you are right. They both share the same blood, so these are terms that I agree with. Now, Cassandra, you are clear exactly what must be done at dusk tomorrow? Explain it back to me like I'm an idiot.
Hang out on the rock and die or live.
That is a very...
You said like
That's
you're
right.
an idiot.
Maybe I should explain it back to you as if you were an idiot. Simple instructions for simple folks. At dusk, you will be taken to the Rock of Estor. You'll be chained to the spike that is driven into the heart of the Rock of Estor. You'll be wearing ceremonial robes, no weapons, no armors, no spell components. And any assistance from your friends or anybody else for that matter will make the sacrifice null and void. If you are killed on the rock, well, the sacrifice is obviously valid. If you survive to the night, well, it is said that the fates have decided that it's not your time to die yet. Are we clear, Cassandra?
Yep. No outside help. And stay at the rock until
No
morning, I
armor,
guess.
no weapons until dawn.
Till dawn. Okay. Yep. Makes sense to me.
Alright, these terms are agreeable to me. I look forward to witnessing your sacrifice come dusk tomorrow.
Do you happen to know anyone taking bets on the outcome of a sacrifice tomorrow?
Oh, that would be incredibly bad taste, and it would be hard to find anybody giving odds for survival. It hasn't happened yet.
Well, I'd be betting on survival. Who wouldn't want to take that bet? If it's never happened, why wouldn't everyone just want to take my money?
How much do you have to bet? Why don't we make a friendly little wager?
I love friendly wagers. Let's see, I have, and she searching through her things. I actually, how about this? And she pulls out the pearl that she hid away in her boot that is worth 100 gold.
You're offering up this pearl, it seems?
I am. It is valued at least 100 gold.
Tell you what, it does look like a fine pearl indeed. I will make you a deal. If your friend Cassandra survives the night, I'll give you 500 gold pieces.
Oh my god, that is a lot of money. Yep, okay.
Just like that.
If your friend does not survive the night, well, let's just say we'll have another sacrifice to Lord Side on the following evening.
Why would there? You'll get your money. This pearl will be yours.
Well, these are my conditions.
If
Cassandra dies, then
I die. And if I'm putting my life on the line, I mean, that's got to be worth at least, I don't know, guys. What
A rack,
do you think?
I would say 1,000.
Right? I mean,
At least 1,000 gold.
Oh, 500 gold is a small fortune. Most people
my
would spend
life.
their
Have you
entire lives.
seen
That's
this
right,
body?
life.
Most people have spent
This-
their entire life looking for someone like me. I can't just give it up.
And this is another hero of the prophecy as well. And then he says hero in air quotes.
You make a persuasion check if you like. Next. Yep.
Advantage or no?
Advantage.
I had some help there.
That's my job.
Oh, that was a question.
It didn't sound like it.
A question with an exclamation mark at the end of it.
Sure, you may do so at advantage.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes.
500 gold is more than ample. As I said, most people around here would work their entire life. And their entire lives of work and savings would not amount to that. 500 gold pieces to spare. And do we have a deal?
We have a deal. Does he have any, like, nice looking weapon or a ring or necklace or...
Make a perception check and I'll tell you.
Where was that a minute ago?
Did you roll
21.
Yeah. Guys, Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, he's got an incredibly nice. What'd you roll? A 21? Yeah.
Yeah.
His breastplate is fantastic. He's got several javelins. You recognize it as javelins of lightning. He's got 3 of them strapped across his back, and he's got some type of ring on his finger as well. His spear looks pretty normal, but he's got javelins of lightning, 3 of them, a ring of some sort, and very nice breastplate.
I'll tell you what. I didn't want to put this on the table, but seeing as how you have 3 of them, I figure you might like to up the ante a little bit, and I'll wager this as well, and I will pull out my spear, my javelin of lightning. I will put this on the table for that ring of yours.
So, if Cassandra survives the night, you get my ring. If Sandra does not, I get your javelin.
Correct, in addition to the money and my life.
Oh, you are... Oh, you can't have it both ways, my friend. Put it this way, your life on the Rock of Estor is non-negotiable for this bargain. By some act of the fates, Cassandra wins, you can have my ring and 200 gold pieces.
I love gambling with my life. Deal.
Alright. So, if you win, of course, by Cassandra winning, you can have my ring and 200 gold pieces. Otherwise, I get your javelin, and let's just say we will be celebrating another sacrifice.
Deal.
Alright. Let's shake on it.
I will shake.
Shakes your hand. It's quite a firm handshake. But he smiles wryly. Well, if you'd forgive me, we need to finish our meal, and so we make some arrangements to let it be known that Cassandra will be sacrificing herself and not Honora. Do not let me delay.
Have a wonderful night. And by this point, the majority of the table is in the hands of our party. And I will walk out.
Walking out, Finn pats you on the back and says, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail," and chuckles to himself as he walks past you. Finn just called you crazy
Want to
as well.
lay a bet? You're more than welcome.
Well, that went well, I think.
Assuming
That's
we did
great.
our jobs, I think it went excellent.
So, if I live, I get a cut of that, right?
if you die, so I die with you. So I think yes, I'll give you a cut of. You did give me a cut of the silver.
No one else, but yes.
Well, hope they don't die.
I thought you might need the motivation to live.
Well, I appreciate.
Shall we go beat up some poachers?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So it's still early evening. Um, but if you wish, of course. So you head back south through town. Um, and looking around, you actually see Phobos, the halfling, who was the halfling who beseeched you before. Oh, and it says, "Oh, hello, my good fellows. I assume you got more important things to do, so I'm assuming this was just a chance meeting."
Actually, we
No,
were
we're here
just
to
on
help
our
you,
way.
bro.
Oh, you're here to help. Oh, most exciting. Well, follow me. I'll take you to to my village, and I can point you in the right direction. So just step this way, and it kind of goes through a path that's outside of the main city of the story, but not very far. Like it's a 5-minute walk, something like that. And yeah, as you're walking, he's kind of talking to himself and saying, "Right, uh, this is this is going to be exciting. The heroes of the prophecy here to help. You know, the bards are going to sing about this one." As you're walking past through this forested area, you see a fallen log. I know that it is some type of creature. It's just a small-sized creature, and it's sitting on a log. It's got its back to you, and its face is in her hands, and she's just sobbing to herself, just crying. And she looks back at you with tears streaking down her face, and slowly turns back and puts her head in her arms and continues to sob. If anything, she's sobbing even more loudly now that she's seeing you.
Girl, why do you cry?
It's, it's hard to say. It's it's a bit of a secret. Um, I don't want to say it out loud, but can I whisper it in your ear?
Crow, this little girl wants to whisper something in your ear.
Who?
Are
Sorry?
you Corin right now?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
but
It's embarrassing. I don't want to say it out loud, miss.
oh, next do you mean me? You want me to
yeah.
listen?
She said specifically you.
Oh,
Uh,
um, uh, all right. Uh,
Cassandra throws her hips into you and you stumble over to her.
yeah,
Just
no,
now you how tall is Corin? Is she super tall or just average or short?
oh, like 5'4", I think.
Right. Okay, so you still kind of
Yeah,
have to lean down to this little winged creature. Okay, miss, can I whisper in your ear?
yeah,
Okay. What I want to say is, and as you bend down, she says, "It's kind of embarrassing, but um, uh, oh, 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 I'm sorry." And she cackles and flies away, and you're just left with this absolute stink.
The classic fart joke.
Is this worse than Kyra's, or?
Ah, Kyra blushes when you see this. Not as bad as Kyra's. It just smells terrible. It's not noxious.
Oh.
What's up? What's up, Riley?
Hi.
Hi. Anything I can help you with?
No, I just wanted to say hi.
Want to say hi to everybody?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, bye.
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 Came in for the fart joke and
It
I'm
summoned
dying to
him.
use that button. It's just such a beautiful button.
Jesus Christ.
Phobos says, "Oh, I'm sorry. The pixies are especially proud of practical jokes. I do apologize. I should have warned you about that, Corin. My apologies."
It's all right. It's not like it's the first time it's happened.
Oh, yes. I'm not sure what that means, but so you pick up Phobos keeps on apologizing to Corin, saying he should have warned you about it. He's quite embarrassed about it as Cassandra giggles in the background. And after a little
Next
bit of
is laughing too.
okay, for a chorus of laughing. So after a little bit of travel, the trees grow dense and the canopy blocks out most of the sky. But eventually you emerge into an expansive forest glade carpeted with golden leaves. Several dozen small huts and houses are scattered throughout the glade along the banks of a clear stream. Gnomes and halflings bustle around the area tending small sheep, foraging for berries, and collecting kindlings for their fires. And Phobos says, "Well, welcome to my village. King Pythor is gracious enough to allow me to call myself the mayor of this village. It's very much my responsibility. Um, as I said, I don't have much in the way to offer in a reward. I will pass through the proverbial hat throughout the village, see what we can muster up. But as I said, there is a problem with the bandits. They've been cutting down the trees, which upsets the pixies no end, and their practical jokes are getting more and more obnoxious, which is the way of showing their protest. And they're hunting and taking some of our sheep. They're poachers, and as you know, sheeps are going for quite a premium at the moment, with numerous sacrifices primarily being made to Sidon, it must be said. So if there's any way you can help alleviate the situation, I'm not proposing you go out and slaughter these creatures, of course, but just solve the problem for us. Are there any questions?
You're not proposing that we do that, but do you want us to do it?
I want the problem to stop.
Would anyone be upset if we were to get? Would anyone be upset if we were to kill these creatures?
Their mother, perhaps?
So
Okay.
no.
The nonchalant. Okay.
Yep.
I think Tethys would rather not kill innocent creatures, but
Well, they're not innocent.
Yeah, they're
They're
bullies.
poachers.
Well, let's
we'll
go
give them a chance. Let's go hunt them down.
Hunt them like the animals that they do.
Okay. So Phobos points you in the vague direction that they seem to come from, which is deeper into the forest and further away from Astoria. Okay. If someone wants to take the lead on searching for them. Just let me know. It should be a survival check.
Before we head out, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on Tethys. So that Tethys has some armor.
Okay, that's a vote of confidence.
Okay, that should make your AC 15, I assume. Tips 15? Must be.
Mage armor would be, isn't it plus the dexterity modifier? It's something. Is it
It's
plus 5 or is it
no,
13.
13
No,
plus your dex.
plus
Yep.
dex? Yeah, that'd be 15.
Okay.
I will take that. Corin or Crow, whoever did that.
For
Corin, yeah. I've been here all day.
Okay, so let's have a look at that. Ah, so was your survival check 14, 10?
Yeah. Yep.
It takes you a while to locate the tracks.
What? Do I know the animal? Can I do the ritual again?
It's not an animal. It's humans.
The creature? Oh, humans. I'm sorry. What is this? This is.
I mean,
Uh,
that's kind of a
Beast?
large area to detect humans in.
Yep, you're gonna get a lot of hits.
all right, fair.
Do you have any humans in your party?
Me.
Oh, there we
You
go.
it's just always gonna point to Nex.
Yep.
It's the closest
Feel
one.
free to cast it, but yeah, there was definitely a human within 5 miles of you, so.
I thought Fenrir was a human also.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mixed. I'm mixed. I look like I have some giant blood in me of some kind.
Just like Hagrid.
Sort of, yeah. It's about that size.
It's taking Finn a little while to locate the track. You do eventually, but on the way, just to pass the time, Kyra approaches you, Cassandra. It says, hey Cassandra, would you mind if we had a little chat? Just while Finn is out there sniffing around the woods.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Yeah, the whole sacrifice thing. How are you feeling about that?
I'm a little worried, I'll be honest, but I'm hoping our efforts in hunting down all the creatures wasn't a waste.
Well, I hope so too. I mean, you got the big three, it seems, right? That whoever it was who shot down those harpies as they was running, I think that was a good move. And the crocodiles and the basilisks, of course. But yeah, I'm just kind of worried. Did you get them all? I mean, did you get the basilisks or just some random basilisks?
Well, now you're making me worried, and we can't go back on this, man.
No, I just want to. You know, it's a noble thing you did, sacrificing. It could be you literally sacrifice yourself for your sister. If that was your story, would you be happy that that was your story, Cassandra?
I wouldn't be entirely thrilled, but I wouldn't be upset with that outcome either. At least I died saving someone else.
Of course. One thing I can promise you, and there's this book I'm writing about all your adventures. If you do happen to die tomorrow, I'll work on it extra hard and maybe take me a week or so, but I can come up with a suitable poem for your sacrifice. The sacrifice of Cassandra. I mean, that's just a working title, but yeah, I'm worried for you, Cassandra.
Well, I am now too.
I found it was kind of unsaid, like, hey, Cassandra, sacrifice yourself for your sister. Yeah, cool, man. But, yeah, I mean, maybe I don't say this enough, but I've grown quite fond of all you guys. I mean, you're quirky, yes. You tend to argue amongst yourself a bit, but you know who argues most with the type of people who argue most and don't take it too far? It's friends. Despite you guys, constantly bickering and arguing and hassling each other, I think that is a good sign. And I'd like to think I'm your friend too, Cassandra, but I don't See you dying, I'm worried.
Well, let's hope for both of our sakes that everything goes as planned.
And what would that mean? What
Uh,
would go as
I
planned?
I don't die. That is the plan.
Well, you cannot die by defeating the beasts that come your way. You cannot die by the beasts not coming at all. And just to be clear, there will be no songs of heroism. You're on your own,
Yes.
sunshine.
Well, I mean, out of everyone in our group, I think I'm the best person for the job. I don't need armor, and my weapon is that beautiful pole in that rock. So, worse if it comes to fight, I hope and I'm ready for it.
Well, while I can't sing my songs, I'll be rooting for you, Cassandra.
They appreciate it.
She comes up to you and just gives you a big old hug.
I'll give her a big old squeeze back, pick her feet up off the ground, and hug her.
Awesome. Okay, Finn, as you're, I imagine you're doing half by nose and half by sight. Would that be fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
So after
Farts.
following you eventually think that maybe following the stream is the best idea. That's where people tend to hang out for the fresh water. After following the stream, fairy farts, for a
She
mile or
said
so.
that. She said that while you were telling Cassandra about
Okay.
family.
So after following the stream for a mile or so, you hear the sounds of very large footsteps coming ahead. And just coming out of, like, it's a fairly dense forest and you're following this path. And coming out of the trees into view is a muscular, 12-foot tall cyclops. He
Oh, God.
smiles and waves in your direction, kind of a big goofy smile, and waves in your direction. And in the trees beyond, you see a party of humans sitting around a fire. What does that look like exactly? That looks like that exactly. It doesn't appear as if the humans around the campfire have noticed you.
But the Cyclops has.
Yeah, he's kind of looking like a big goofy grin and waves in your direction. And I think all of you would know that Cyclopses tend to smash first and ask questions later. This is a little disconcerting.
Is this the same Cyclops we saw earlier?
Nah,
was
that
Cyclops,
thing was
wasn't it?
like
No.
fucked up looking. This is
Yeah,
way
it came out.
different.
This
Yeah.
is way different. I didn't know whether we should.
Yeah, the one you saw before had a mouth in its chest, and this is very plainly not that.
I'll wave, I guess. Polite.
Waves back with a goofy grin.
Right, so are these like the guys? Are these the people?
He turns towards you and goes, does anybody speak giant?
Yeah, Finn does.
I do not.
Nope.
So Finn, the rest of you don't have a clue what he's saying, but says, hello, who are you?
Finn will bow or some kind of physical, or, gesture greeting, and says, "I am known by many names. You may call me friend."
Oh, hello, friend.
He grins at him.
You are friends too? Or your name is friend?
You're a friend to. Let's see. Names are merely labels. My actions speak for themselves.
You speak in riddles, friend.
He nods but smiles.
Not sure. There's confusion. Good day. I will tell my friends that I have made new friend.
I am going.
Mhm.
Is it like starting to turn around back towards?
Yeah.
As soon as it turns away from then
Yes,
I'm going
Finn
to
is there.
cast suggestion on it.
Good spell.
Do you need to share a language to cast suggestion?
Do you?
Unless you're
Excellent
telepathic.
question. Or do I? You're saying I do, or
I don't know. I
oh,
don't
okay.
I think so. And
Oh,
understands you.
it does it no
Yeah.
comment at all?
Mhm. Do you
Has to
try to
understand
suggest
you.
something in common?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I suggest take an 8-hour walk in the woods.
Completely ignores you.
Yep,
Does not
that's
understand common.
great.
So it turns around and it nudges this guy here and points in their direction.
Do we have any time here? Or I'd like to
Do what?
hide if possible.
Yeah.
And
That's kind
Take
of funny. He
Vincent
just turns
and
around and we're all gone.
At least one of us might.
Yeah, like I want to
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna.
hiding too.
We have
I'm
not
ducking
rested.
down
have
the
we?
trees.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
We have
try to
not rested,
hide.
right?
Bushes.
So that'd be hilarious,
one
man.
disappears.
It
Okay,
has to
anybody
be hilarious.
who walks into the woods can make a stealth check.
Oh,
Oh, Ben.
No, Ben, you were talking to him, buddy.
so
Yeah.
makes sense,
Well, maybe that makes thematically why you'd roll a natural one
right?
for your stealth. That was survival, by the way, but it's still a natural one.
Oh yeah, 1-1.
What stealth?
Kyra's
It's
just chilling there.
Well, she's about to do it. It's dexterity, right, for stealth?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So she rolls a 19.
Whoa, nice.
Having rolled a 9 on the dice.
Pass without a trace or what?
She comes up and hides there behind Kyra. Tethys, you're just staying out there?
You muted, Tethys.
Oh, sorry, I just stepped away. I'll go in the woods too. Give me a second.
Yes,
I'm
that's
just Sorry, I'm struggling here. There we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Okay, 21. Okay, so some of you stumble into the woods. Crow and Fen, you think you're well hidden, but obviously players know you're not terribly well hidden. So through the bushes you peer, and the Cyclops comes up to this guy here and points to the woods. And the guy says something under his breath. And tell you what, Ben, make a perception check.
Okay.
See if you can handle.
The passive is 21.
Okay, well,
Rolls are bad. They're rolling well tonight.
I'll just whisper something to you.
Sure.
Ben.
He has really good hearing. Oh, fun. Okay. So, how aware is Finn that he's not hidden very well? I mean, he knows he made a noise when he did something. He knows he's probably not hidden, or he doesn't know at all.
We'll say you're nervous. You didn't hide quite as well as you thought you did, so you're not sure.
Well, and
Also, like
I probably am
Tethys, for
pretty
example.
sure.
Tethys, for example, knows he's well hidden, and Fen, you're not
Yeah.
sure. You might be well hidden, you might be not well hidden.
But I would
really for you to
also
decide.
also pretty confident Crow didn't hide very well, wouldn't I? I would know that one because I could see her.
You could probably hear
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
squawk as she like
Yeah.
fucking
So he
tripped over her feet.
he step out and
Hiding
change.
behind a single leaf.
He step out and change is what he would do then. He's protecting his pack.
Okay. Oh, I get to press the button again.
Yeah.
There we go. Step out and change to
Roll for initiative.
Cool. There you go.
Nice. Okay, so man, it's unfortunate. This was could have been different if someone else, I guess, other than Fen, who's, let's be honest, is not the best communicator. The situation could have turned out somewhat differently.
Yep.
But next, you see Fen come out and morph into wolf. What do you do?
I'd like to stay stealth in the woods if I can, and just move up right here.
I tell you what,
And
since you were already stealthing, let's have you make another stealth check as you go over here. I know it's kind of a rogue thing, but I'll let you do it in this case since you're already hidden.
oh no.
Noted.
Yep. And then I am going to hold action firing a bolt if one of the humans gets within 30 feet of me. So
you want to shoot a human as opposed to the big guy. Okay.
correct.
Okay. Then, what do you do?
He runs at him and hits him, attacks him.
He goes, you're not friend at all. Oh,
I mean,
protect good friends. So 14, the wolf claws come out, and that absolutely hits. It's you. Oh, so that's 2 bites. Is it 2 bites? You keep it.
One. Yeah, I get one claw, one bite. And it's
Both
the
of
bear
those
form.
hit. So
Yeah.
8 from the bite. And how much? Oh, so 20 damage altogether?
Yep.
Nice.
God.
Okay, so comes up and slashes and bites. Right, that's good. One of these gentlemen up here is, you all hear him. He's not making any secret of it. He says, "Let the stupid beast take out these fools. Just stay back here and pick them off one by one." And this guy gets out his light crossbow. And gets it ready to shoot at Ben, and the light crossbow rolls a 10. Does a 10 hit? I don't think it hits.
No, actually.
So just
No, it doesn't.
shoots off. And next, I believe that will be your prepared action.
Is it within 30 feet? No, my hand crossbow has shit range.
Oops. No. Well, you said you're going to shoot the human, right, when it's shot?
No, if it got within range.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. My apologies. It's not in range. No. Oh, what did I close initiative? There we go. Yeah, so he takes a shot. That guy was back then. Not in range, so you think doesn't go. And you hear the captain saying, "That's good, men. Take him out one by one." Corin.
Corin is going to cast Enlarge Reduce on Fenrir.
That's cool.
Okay. Now you're more or less looking the Cyclops in the eye. 2 eyes to eyes, not eye to eye. There we go. Perfect.
Eyes to
Awesome.
eye. Eye
Eyes
to
to
eye.
eyes. An
Okay,
advantage on strength stuff.
Yeah. And she's gonna move up a bit. There.
Okay, so stumbling out of the forest, everybody notices you. No, another tiger, boys, take her out. And the captain, one by one, boys. And he is also going to get out his light crossbow. Take a shot. Oh, what's the range of a light crossbow? 80, so well within range. Yeah, let the brute take the shots. Let's take out them first. And he fires a light crossbow at you, Cassandra. And he hits with a dirty 20.
They see me? What the heck?
Ooh.
Sorry, I don't know what I said. I meant Corin.
Oh, okay.
This person here, I don't know what I said, but I meant Corin.
What did they?
And Corin, you take 2
What did-
points of damage.
What did they hit me with? Sorry.
Light crossbow.
No, but what
with a
like what
dirty
was
20.
the? Oh, okay. Yeah. So 2 damage.
And a con saving throw.
Interesting. Yeah.
DC
Oh,
no! Oh no!
I'm gonna. I know it's stupid, but I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
No, use it.
Sure.
There we go. That's
There
better.
we go. Definitely change your form. I'm discombobulated by growing intrigue so much. Okay, Finn, you hear the title. Oh, you're a bit too. He seems a little bit confused by the whole situation. Is that your turn, Corin? Oh, that was your con save. That's not your turn at all, even in the first place. A second of these poachers fires this crossbow at you, but this one just swings over top of your head with an 11. And the Cyclops says, "You're no friend at all. You Heidies, you attack, must smash." And he gets his. He actually reaches into the forest and just snaps off a tree trunk and takes it and goes to swing at you, Finn. And your armor class in this form is
11.
11. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so he swings it. Oh, and he rolls a natural 1 to start with. Momentarily stumbles as he doesn't quite rip the tree trunk out of the ground. But now has it well in his hand and takes a second swing and rolls a 14 as it clocks you across the head for 14 points of damage. Stay down, little doggy. Tethys.
Okay. I will channel the energy of one of my divine ancestors, and I will bless. I'll cast bless, and I'll do it on Fen and Corin, and I think probably next needs it as well.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. So I'm casting bless on those 3.
Okay, nice. So cast Corin and Finn. You feel the Tethys' god, I guess, channeling through you. Feel just a little bit better. Do you stay where you are, Tethys?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on. Let's see. I definitely want to. I think this doesn't like blow my cover, does it? I'm gonna stay in the trees, but just sort of head a bit like up to here, maybe.
I won't say whether it blows your cover or not. You'll have to. You'll find
But,
out.
well, there's still many people between. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Okay, great.
Also,
Lecter.
DM, you forgot to roll Kyra into initiative.
Oh, Kyra. Always forgetting the NPCs. What did she roll? 22.
Those
So
re-rolls might be helpful.
I'll say she's momentarily distracted, and only now she's. Oh, shit! I forgot, guys. Sorry. Well, maybe Song of Inspiration, Song of Heroism. No, not Song
No.
of Heroism.
Oh god, it's fart again.
Another
Isn't
fart cloud.
Or gems. Come on, gems.
it? I don't like gems. Yeah.
Honestly, how often? I'll tell you what you need for a fart cloud. You need to roll between a 26 to a 30 is a fart cloud. So there's only a 4% chance. And she has been taking her charcoal tablet, so we'll see. But we'll say, Kytheon, you roll a D100, and you get a 26 to a 30,
D100.
that'll be funny. But you don't.
87, that must be good.
All around Kyra, some leaves start growing. Some beautiful,
Yay.
bright, vibrant green leaves. And
That again, huh?
everybody, well, it looks like everybody except for Finn, is now naturally covered by these leaves that are grown. So you're all effectively hidden now, which
Oh.
would be useful. Oh yeah, this place needs lightening up a bit, and leaves and vines and everything just come around you, and the leaves seem smart enough to cover you up and give you cover. The
Oh,
bandit says,
you skipped me.
I'm sorry, Kytheon, as you were. And you are
So, that actually changes what I want to do.
Right?
I'm gonna go here, and then I am going to look at. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna look at the Cyclops and be like, "Hey, can you even see anything with that one eye? You imbecile!" And then I'm gonna cast Mercy's Hideous Laughter on it.
I'm gonna ask the language question again.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It says a creature of your choice that you can see within range proceeds. Oh, what? I'll just display. Blah, 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 blah. It just has to be smarter than a score of 4 intelligence.
Say anything about language, does it? And while it's
Nope.
not the brightest, it's not as dumb as a 4. Perceives everything is you can see within range. Everything's there is okay. Creature at the end of each turn. Okay, so wisdom saving throw. Natural 20.
Fuck.
Eight.
God. Then as my bonus action, I'm just going to Starlight Step. Oh, whoops. Right here. And that's it.
Okay, so as these vines erupt around you, Corin, and kind of disappeared in this thing, the things. Oh, where do they go? Vine, take out the wolf. And there's going to be 3 of them shooting at the wolf. 1, 2, 3. And one of them rolls a natural 1, but the other 2 are take a total of 11 points of piercing damage, Ben.
Okay.
As these arrows just fly overhead. Cassandra.
This is gonna be the greatest turn ever. I'm gonna dash in and then slobbery scream in its face rage. And that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, that is good enough. Okay, next, feeling very well hidden over there. What do you do?
Unmute myself first. I am going to run. Yeah, let's give it a try. I'm going to run down here behind Finn, and then I am going to. Oh no, this is nope. I'm going to change that. I'm going to just realize I will take a step up. And yeah, I'll shoot the.
Okay. Don't forget your bless.
Well, that's what it was.
D4.
Even without the D4, your arrow crossbow goes straight and true.
And then I will pump in the extra psychic damage to that.
Six. Okay, got it.
And I will move up just a little bit more. Bonus action, move this guy, or attempt to move this guy down 5 feet. Excuse me.
The telekinetic thingamajig.
Yep, strength saving throw 14.
14. They're flat for this, but they're all in 2. So who are you moving where?
This guy just down 1.
Okay, got it.
And then I can't hide, but I will, get behind, try and take a little cover behind these trees
So
here.
in the forest, you get a +2 to your AC, just because it's dense in there. Okay, next, so yeah, got the crossbow, pushing back. Ooh, what the hell? Okay, let me take that one out next. I can't see the other ones. Finn. Cassandra's
Right.
joined you at the front. The Cyclops is looking a little concerned.
There we go. That helps.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Wow. Okay.
And I got 2 +4s. So yeah, I do
Double
for the
this is
enlarge. Yeah,
So
2
3d4.
+4. 3d4.
Yeah, because the next one. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that was so great.
Nice, dude.
Why,
Bad.
1, 2, 3.
why is it 3d4?
Because you double for the enlarge on the crit.
so it's
Yeah,
2 for the bite and
2d4
one
Yeah,
for the
but
claw.
then 1 for the
and
claw.
1. Yeah.
Okay, so
Good pickup.
okay, so that would be that. Ugh. Getting the claws out, Finn. Oh, jeez. The Cyclops will go, you're like true friend. Your name should be enemy, no like you.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Finn.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus action. Let me heal a little bit. It's gonna help a whole lot.
He's the ops.
Whoops.
6 points back.
Firebolt yourself.
No, it's I can heal myself with my spell slot. I'm a moon druid, so I can do it with my spell slots.
And you can do it in wild check.
Bonus action. Yeah, it's bonus action. Huh? I'll send. I'll post it in a second.
Oh man. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. Kyra. Well, first of all, her green thing drops.
Ugh,
That's not good.
Kyra.
And
Just when
you're
she was
such a
actually
fan of
helping.
Kyra, why don't you, Kytheon, roll me the D100? You can have the honor this time.
Okay, hopefully it's 87 again. 5.
It's close.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Okay. Just make some rolls here, and I'll tell you what happens once I've resolved this roll situation. One of those guys passes. Wisdom. Oh, he fails. So.
Old person. Confusion.
One of those guys succeeded. two of those guys succeeded, so we'll see that one. So you see, anyway, you see Cassandra said, "Okay, this is too chaotic, too many arrows. Everybody, just slow the hell down." And she casts slow. And you notice everybody with a little icon on it like this is slowed down. Most notably, the Cyclops does not. So
Okay.
with slow, speed is halved, -2 to AC, and it can take no more than one ranged attack during its turn. Okay, cool. But slow down, everybody. Just stop it. And this bandit who is slow, he can still take an action, but not a bonus action. He will see Fenn there charging up. He'll take his light crossbow, take a shot, and rolls a 5. Just thrown off by his suddenly slow appearance. Corin, your turn. And, okay, gets another wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn. No longer slow. Sorry, Fenn, Corin.
Corin is going to go up and cast Mage Armor on Fenrir.
Cool.
Okay. There's no reason why you can't do that more than once, is there?
As long as it's on a different person, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. Then, yeah, feeling a little bit more armored. Nice. The magical shield erupts around you. Beautiful. Tethys has that also. Okay.
I'm gonna go kind of hide behind this rock over here. Just moving over by it.
Yep. So mechanically, you've just +2 to your AC. While you're in the forest. Okay, this guy should have had more attacks last turn, but that's my mistake. But he's definitely going to get one. So he fires. Where is it gone? He fires his. Oh, there we go. Fires his light crossbow once again at Fenn. He rolls a 21. So I assume that's going to hit still, and it does 9 points of piercing damage as it comes and thocks into the thick hide of him again. The bandit, one of the other bandits, is going to stay back. He is slowed. He's going to fire his light crossbow again, but gets a 5. It just whips over the top of your head, and he fails his saving throw, so he remains slow. The Cyclops, though, is not slow. No, you're hurting, friends. Stupid witchy magic. And he's going to do two things. First of all, he's going to get this tree trunk and just whack it over the head of Fenn. Stay down! He rolls a natural 20.
Let's try that.
Take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, he's out of shape.
Okay, so I'll let you change your shape again.
Yeah, I'm still in the large size, I guess, because I'm still enlarged, but...
Oh, that's true, yep. Okay. Yep. And it says, stupid bird lady, this is all your fault. And he picks up a rock from the side of the thing, hurls it at you, Corin. Roar! Rolls a 24, I assume that'll hit.
Yeah.
And you take
yeah, that will.
24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy
shit.
Flash. Oh, yeah.
Flat. Yeah, that's what
my health is 15.
I know, right?
The rock just collapses into you. Obviously, your concentration goes down.
Yeah.
And speaking of going down, so does Fenn. What? No, you cast armor. What? Who's concentrating on who enlarged Fenn?
And no longer enlarged, yes. You're right.
Oh,
right.
So you're no longer giant size, you're normal Fenn size.
Yeah.
And the other one was Bless. Okay, so Corin gets a big rock to the face, and she just collapses it up. What would be a combat without The character powered by Bowserbeath going down.
Well, thanks.
So, Tethys, you watch the club knock the wolf out of Finn, and then the rock just clocks Corin and she crumples like a broken bird. What do you do?
Oh, jeez. Well, you guys all went. I'm going to oh, I don't wanna do that. No. Fuck. Okay. This is probably not a great idea. I'm gonna run out to Fen and oh God, I was liking those trees. I will cure his wounds.
No, not pain. You mean cornerstone, right? I mean, I'm not hurt at all.
Oh, you're not hurt. Sorry.
No, I'm absolved my shape, wild shape. So Corin over here is when it's down.
Okay,
She's
got
down.
it. Well, I can't. I'm sorry. So I can't make it that far. And use the. Sure, I can.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go heal Corin. It was 7. I only get one of those. It's a special thing. So that's that. And that's pretty much my turn. I'll use some sorcery points to. Actually, I haven't used a cell slot yet. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Sweet. Sweet. Corin, life returns back to you. You're still thoroughly bruised from taking a rock to the face, but at the moment, you're at least alive. Kythion.
I'm gonna try to make the Cyclops laugh again.
Okay, wisdom saving throw 14. Makes it 14 exactly.
Okay, shit.
Doing very well with a -2 wisdom.
So annoying, stupid fucking Cyclops. Jeez Louise. And I'm just gonna fucking go right here and end my turn.
Dashing up through the forest next to next. Very good. Okay, this bandit, who is not slowed, is going to swing around his Cyclops mate and comes up to Finn. I saw that. Nothing made more than a dirty animal. And he swings his scimitar at you, rolling a 6, so just a swing and a miss. The bandit up here, who's also not slow, he advances a little bit and takes out his light crossbow, fires it at Finn. An 18, I assume that's going to hit. Oops.
Yep, hits.
So the light crossbow thumps into you, and you take another 7 points of piercing damage. And this slowed one is going to take a shot at Finn as well, but this time rolling a 10, so it swings over top of him and try and make a wisdom saving throw. He fails, he remains slowed. The raging Cassandra, what do you do?
I'm gonna attempt to grapple him, the giant.
Okay, I'll tell you what he rolls. He's is there a limit to grapple? He is 2 sizes larger than you.
I can do that with my. I'll share it.
Up to 2 sizes larger than you. Amazing. I'll tell you what he rolls. He rolls a 22.
Oh boy.
Advantage the raging, right?
Yeah, I get advantage, but.
I like clicking my rage button, so I'll click it again.
Ah!
Nice.
So
Nice.
you got him grappled, so his movement is 0.
So pretty much I'll just like do that, and then I'm just gonna trip him and shove his face in the ground.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shove him. Yeah, I can bonus action grapple, and then with my attack I'll shove him to the ground.
This time he only rolls a 13. Okay. So remind me how this double grapple thing works. Somebody knew the rule. I got it confused last week. What's the...
He's grappled and he's prone. So since he's grappled, his movement's 0, I think. So he technically can't get up.
So his movement is 0, and he's on the ground. And okay, so that's it then. And because he's prone, okay, attacks at disadvantage at prone. Okay, cool. So somehow Cassandra, big as she is, not nearly as big as this 10-foot tall Cyclops, you managed to bring it down. Amazing, awesome.
Pretty awesome, yeah. That's awesome.
Somewhere from above, somewhere in claps. Well done.
And that's my turn.
Okay, nice turn. Next.
All right. Seeing it just smash the fuck out of Corin, I'm going to run back towards this tree over here. And as I run past it, I will cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Dissonant Whispers. Okay. That's an intelligence save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Well, it's been doing really well. This is at a 14. That's 15.
Oh my god.
Why is it so wise?
Why is this Cyclops?
Just a dumb old Cyclops.
I
I bet he doesn't even know his ABCs.
Wisdom is about perception. Insight. Very insightful Cyclops.
And nope, I am too far to do that. Yeah, I'll just I will bonus action try to move this guy right here next to.
You make a strength check. That was a 17.
Oh, he's not going anywhere. All right, my turn is
Firmly
over.
down. Nice. Okay, Finn, suddenly humans.
Oh, he does take half damage on that spell, by the way. I don't know if you got that,
So
but
6
that would
points of
be,
damage.
yeah.
I did not. Okay, thanks for that. Okay, bonus action wild shape again?
Yep.
We'll just move you down there. Yeah, perfect. Yep.
Yeah. And then we'll type this guy with advantage, because now he's prone, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Claws come out. And a 22 will hit for 9 points of damage.
And 17 for 11 damage.
Cyclops is, get off me, stupid woman! And take the advantage to attack. I'm assuming that's your turn.
That's the turn.
And Kyra is
Oh my
going
god.
to get up to no good again. Next, why don't you roll me a D100 this time?
Oh,
100.
Wow.
Is it good or bad?
I don't
let
know.
gold rain down and damage the enemies. That is what I would like. Kyra.
Okay. So she's going to
Platinum,
cast
bro.
this spell on the Cyclops. I'm going to have you guys roll for this because this is. Let's work out the maths. It's a +5 to this. So you want to roll a 1 to a 9. Let's say Finn. And if you roll really low, interesting things will happen. Roll a d20 and you want to roll a 1 to 9.
Okay.
Lower the better.
D20.
Nice.
Watch.
That's good.
Cyclops, and he becomes instantly petrified. He is now a stone Cyclops.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
Awesome.
Kyra, you beautiful piece of work.
Yeah, if the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target is instantly petrified. Yep. So you are now grappling a stone creature.
Cool. Cassandra just thinks that she did that.
And the bandit suddenly looks, well, this one anyway, suddenly looks frightened. And he says, look, this is a wild misunderstanding. We cannot control the beast. We consider him an ally and he attacked you. It's not our fault. Let's just let bygones be bygones. Look, he's dead. He's not a threat to anymore. Let's just bygones be bygones. Karen, what do you do? And he slowly retreats up here, getting further away from you.
I'll stand up.
Sure.
I'll try to use the statue as a bit of cover, I guess.
Sure, it's a big bit of cover.
And let me see how. Oh, I'm going to try to cast Enthrall.
Okay.
So she just starts singing. It should be all of the bad guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 60 feet for sure.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, and then if they fail, they basically have disadvantage to see anybody else.
Okay. So they're engaged in combat with you. It's going to be at advantage. Sheets, and it's a 12. Start with the main guy. Wisdom saving for advantage DC 12. Ooh. He is enthralled. So I'll put that on. That looks like an enthralled type of thing. And then his lackeys, which there are 4 of them. Wisdom at advantage. Success, 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 failure. I'll say this one who is retreating away from you is enthralled. So what does enthrall mean? They, on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
To
There are
perceive any
5
creature
of
other
them,
than me.
by the way. No,
What's that, sorry?
there are 5 of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
5
did.
of them. You're right. I did 4. There's one more, and there we go. This guy up the front is enthralled. So in other words, he got their focus entirely on you, right?
Yep. Yeah, they don't really notice anybody else walking up, or they have less of a chance to notice.
But they can still attack you, right?
Yeah, technically. I am standing
Oh,
behind a
Actually,
second.
no, I think they're charmed. It says any creature that can't be charmed. So they don't. You're singing a song basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they all turn and they just stare at you, and they rock slowly back and forth with a tune. They will get a save at the end of their turns, but say they're charmed by you and they're enthralled by you as you sing this beautiful song. That's your turn, Corin.
Yep. Yep.
Make sure this until the spell ends. Doesn't say it gets another saving throw, so maybe this is a bit OP now, the way that it rolled. And the phones say the target has disadvantage to perceive creatures other than you. Doesn't say they can't attack you. What do you think? I think that's how I would read it.
Yeah, I am standing behind a cyclops leg
Oh, okay.
at the
We'll
moment.
take
But
that
yes.
into account then. Okay, so the captain is enthralled by your song. Actually, what he's going to do, he's going to... Well, first of all, he's slowed. We'll get to that in a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to use... Oops. Going to use his full movement to come over and listen to your song. And when he gets over there, he is still slowed. So we'll say that's his turn. This guy is still slowed. And he's going to say, look, enough of the witchery. We'll just go our separate ways, alright? This has been a big misunderstanding. 5, 6, and it takes a dash action to get over there while slowed. And he continues to be slowed. The Cyclops, or guys stoned, Tethys.
Okay. Would like telling them to surrender be like a full action?
Yes, you can use your action because this is you have to make quite the case for them.
Let's just go another turn or two till it's more desperate. Tethys is going to cast sleep. Sort of. I want to get that guy who's running, but it's a 20 foot around the point. So
20 point
I can't.
circle? 20-foot radius?
It would be it's a circle with a radius of 20, and then
So there you go. Place that where you want.
yeah, I can't get that guy running away. Is what I'm sort of thinking, but yeah, basically, it's fine. I'll get these guys, and hopefully it's 5d8. Let me do that now. 5d8.
Mm-hmm.
19. So I get anyone?
Yep, you do get this. Also
By the way,
Cyclops.
Tethys, you could totally hit the guy running away. It's a 90-foot reach.
I'm not gonna hit the guy running. Yeah, sure. Let me change that. I'll just go with the men. I was getting greedy and thinking I'd get a bunch of them. I'll just get the guy running away,
So
if that's
like
possible.
this.
The retcon. Yeah,
Sure.
and then
Sure. So you
I just
cast
can't
this
get
with spell,
all.
and the 19 is enough, and this guy falls to the ground and takes a nap in the dirt, but not a dirt nap. There we go.
Okay, and I'm just gonna move my. I can move at full speed through this woods.
Sure.
It's not like guns. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna move towards the sleeping guard.
Okay. Cool.
Um.
Very smart. I like it.
Okay.
um,
So I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to Starlight Step right here. And I'm going to burn a spell slot to use my Flux of Blades on the guy that said, "Ooh, now that our Cyclops is gone, we don't have to fight."
We're friends. Come on, man.
No, fuck you.
Ah!
And I Blade Flux him. Oh my
Blade
god.
Flux, I don't know what that is, but that sounds
17
nasty.
to
Advantage
hit
because
of the Flux of
oh,
Blades.
okay. Well, your flux spades just carves this poor guy in half and he collapses to the ground.
Oh, okay. Then I go to this guy right here. And with the second attack on that, I'll attack that one.
He's -2 to his AC because he's slowed.
Ugh, that's horrible.
So that's just a straight roll now?
No, all my attacks are at advantage, and then they get a roll of my.
Well, that's still good standard. It's 16, which is really
They get a,
because he's slowed.
and then it gets a d6 on top of that as force damage.
Just carve through them and they both explode in bloody pulps.
And then he's just gonna shout out, No one's going anywhere. Everyone, drop your fucking weapons.
Okay, we'll make an intimidation check as advantage as you just rip through two of these guys. We'll see what they do. 24.
24.
This guy looks at his Cyclops ally, stoned. And he drops his weapons and falls to his knees. Mercy! Mercy! And
Thank you.
that guy's gonna
Oh my God.
enthralled. Oh. Yeah, it's not listening to you. It's too concerned by the song. And it comes over to Cassandra, smiles at her beauty, then swings a scimitar, but misses with a 12. Okay.
At Cassandra or at Corin?
Sorry, Corndra. Corin, I'm always getting them confused.
Corndra.
Corndra. That was at Corin.
We're one now.
And that guy's dead, so he's not going to get a turn, but Cassandra can have a turn.
I'm gonna go over to the important looking guy. And I'm gonna bonus action grab him and pick him up.
Okay.
Hopefully, I guess.
He gets
Oh,
a +2 to this. He rolls an 11, so you do grab him. So he's grappled.
I'm just gonna bonk him on the head with my weapon.
Okay. So one hand you've grabbed him, then you bring down dramatic pause.
Since he's grappled, I get advantage.
Is that a special class feature? You get advantage when he's grappled? Because you normally don't get advantage for a grapple.
Oh, that's right. No, I don't then.
Reckless.
It'd just be normal. Oh, that's gonna miss a 9.
9, yeah, swing and a miss. Yep.
Darn it. That's my turn. At least I'm picking him up by his little legs.
Okay, and we have so many status bars on him. He's floating. Okay, very good. Next. We'll work it out when it gets to his turn.
Okay, so I saw this one surrender.
This one's the only one who surrendered so far.
He's got that one taken care of. This one is. I will walk up to the edge and take a shot at the one that attacked forward.
Okay.
Is
Yes.
oh, damn,
Oh, with
terrible.
10 still misses, unfortunately.
I will try and pull him towards Finn. There.
Okay, so strength saving throw. Yoink! Pull towards Finn. Okay, nice. I'm assuming that's your turn next. Finn, what
Yep.
do you do?
I'm gonna type the guy.
Okay. That hits. And that's enough to take him out with the first hit. Just rip him in half.
All right. Nobody's left, right? Just the one he's holding.
Yep.
I guess I'll go over there and
Oh, there's one to the north of you that's seemingly surrendered. This guy.
he surrendered though. Yeah, he surrendered though.
Sleeping
Over and hit.
Move
Well,
away. You watch as you just massacre one of his friends, and he thinks, "Shit, take this guy out with me as I go." And he's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
It'll be a
really?
disadvantage because he's prone. You just massacred one of his friends. He's not going to.
Seems
He's going to die.
stupid, but okay.
But he rolls an 8 anyway, so.
Well, he comes back and hits him then.
Okay. So that'll be your second
Advantage
one with a
to-
21. Didn't you already roll it for the?
Yeah, you count that one. That's fine. I just don't know if you want to do that or not. Whichever one you want to count, the 21 or the 13.
Count the 21.
Could I get the-
and you are just chewing on soldiers at the moment, Ben.
There we go. That works.
And so, okay, cool. Kara saying, "Wow, this is amazing, guys. You guys, uh, yeah, are you guys really being the heroes right now, massacring these people?" She thinks about it a little second. Says, I guess. And she starts singing the song of heroism again.
Yes, we are the
guys-
heroes. We write the story.
These guys are no match for you, though. I mean, that guy's up there is dead. Corin, you seem nice. Do something nice. Do something nice.
Right. I'm gonna throw fire at this guy.
Okay. Throw fire as a how?
A firebolt.
Fireball. Okay. Actually, this is at disadvantage because he's prone and it's a ranged attack.
That's okay. Let me just. Oh,
Yeah,
and then I get a
instead of
D4.
on fire. A D4 is not going to help you.
No. Can I do another reroll? Cause heroism.
Yes, you can.
That's just a straight roll, right?
Yep, just one extra dice. And 11 plus 1, 12. It's not meant to be Corin the Fireball. They said let's a nearby tree on fire. But that's about it.
I did that on purpose. That's my turn.
Okay, as Cassandra's got this guy grappled, he's going to stand up. I'm not sure, it don't really matter. Now, just before I forget, we're going to roll a wisdom saving throw to see if he's no longer slowed at the end of his turn. He's still slowed. And let's see, what does he see? He sees all of his men dead, one of them sleeping. And no longer singing the songs and not enthralled. He's slowed and grappled.
I think technically I'm still singing the song.
He is still enthralled.
And he has disadvantage at perceiving Cassandra, who's holding him upside down.
Yeah.
Why can't I move?
And yeah, he turns his head towards Corin and says, "Look, we don't need massacres for massacre's sake. Look, you already killed all my men. It's quite barbaric, really, if you ask me. But why don't we just let bygones with bygones? I can make a little contribution to your cause in the form of gold. Just let me go. What do you say, miss?" Corin, respond if you want.
I'm gonna.
Corin or Cassandra?
This person here.
Corin, yes.
Corin, sorry.
Corin's gonna look around and just say, "What friends do you mean?"
Look, you let me go. We can be friends, and friends, help each other. I can get you some gold pieces. You could buy yourself something nice. Take your friends out for a night on the town. I got 100 gold pieces in my pocket here. It's all yours. You just gotta let me go.
Corin's just gonna side-eye Nex over in the corner.
It's all ours if we kill him.
Honestly, we just need the Mook alive to let him tell his other friends not to poach the villagers.
Right, are there others? That's a good question. Is it just you and these, what were people?
Yeah. Well, my crew is a little smaller than it used to be. Mate over there sleeping. I don't know why. But look, you're good people, right? There's no point killing me. There's no point in it. Kari says, Karin, am I comfortable with this? Can't just kill him. So Kyra's got one talking to one of your ears, and Nex is saying in the other one of your ears. Karin, what do you do?
The devil is
Positions were changed. He would not spare you.
Oh, you don't know that, mate. Look, we steal cattle and we help ourselves to some lumber.
You sicked the Cyclops on us. Shut your mouth. Stop it.
Cyclops is its own creature. I don't control it.
Hey, Finn. What did you see earlier?
Wasn't he like,
oh yeah, we can just get the Cyclops to kill him, and then we'll pick him off over here.
That's absolutely you yelled that out loud. You yelled that out loud.
No, he did. Sorry, he did say that. Oh, look, it's just a little misunderstanding. Look, let's take it as written that everything you say is true, right? You still want to kill someone for no reason?
It's not no reason. You tried to kill us.
And you terrorize the small folk.
Yeah, do you think that's worthy to kill me?
Yes, absolutely.
You are an attempted murderer. Probably a murderer.
Kara says, well, guys, maybe we should just, like, take him into town and take him through the justice system here. Are we judge, jury, and executioner here? And the guy says, yeah, listen to her. She knows what she's talking about.
I have witnessed his evil, so I'm fine with killing him, but you do what you want, Corey.
Well, technically that was his turn and he was talking to Corin. I'll take that as his turn. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw to avoid being slowed. And at the very least, he's not slowed anymore.
I thought you already made that roll. And he failed.
He did.
I think so.
At the start of the turn.
That's at the end of his turn. So, anyway, you did make it. And he's sleeping. He's stoned. Tethys.
Yeah, he's stoned.
I mean, Tethys, I think, is gonna. He's going to use his movement to move towards the sleeping guy, but he'll say just out loud, if you really want to surrender, then drop everything. Drop all your weapons and throw it away from you, and we'll consider letting you live. But drop everything and get on your knees, kind of thing.
We'll see what he does in his turn. I mean, I will point out that he could have attacked Cassandra, but he didn't. But anyway, Tethys.
Yeah. And he's basically saying, like, if you really want to do this, then properly drop everything. He's going to use his movement to keep going towards this sleeping guy. 50. Nothing else to do besides this dash, I guess. Yeah, they don't need any more help with these guys. I'll just dash over there, and then that's all I can do. I mean, I'm getting ready to turn him.
Getting ready to.
Well, have my way with him. But that's for next turn.
Okay, sure. That guy's dead.
You skipped me again.
Dead.
You skipped me.
Kytheon does nothing. Kytheon, sorry.
I'm going to go up to this guy. I'm going to grab the gold out of his pocket. See if he's lying to me.
Okay, so take your action to do it, but you do find 153 gold
Oh.
pieces.
Nice. Well, he's got the gold, guys.
Oh, technically not. Now you have the gold, so you know, let's just move on.
And like I said, all we need is the mook. Do what you will, Cassandra.
Cassandra?
She's with Kyra and wants to take him and he can rot in a cell.
Okay.
We've robbed him and killed all of his men, so he ain't gonna do anything.
Your rage fades.
Yeah, I'm still holding him up in the air though.
Oh yeah, yeah, still
Yeah.
got holding him up. Sure.
No, I'll like with my attack, I guess, take a weapon out of his hands or something, or attempt to.
Okay, let's have a look. Your roll is a 5. And technically your rage finishes at the end of your turn, so you can do at advantage, but that's good enough anyway. So you rip the scimitar out of his hand.
So he's resisting.
And then yeah, I'll just tell him to give up or die. It's his choice now.
Next.
Yeah, I'll just hop down and hold my action crossbow if he makes any sort of aggressive action towards any of the party.
Alright, Finn.
Sit over beside Corian and curl up and lick his wounds.
Okay. Kyra. I'm glad you guys are not killing this guy. Let's bring him to justice. It'll be okay. He's not going to do anything apart from talk. Karen?
Yeah, I'm good for just taking him in. I mean, it's still a crime. It was poaching. But you're right. There is a system of justice for this.
Did I kill anybody? No.
It's because you were bad at it.
And he drops his dagger as well, which you hadn't noticed. But he drops his dagger and it sounds as though nobody's attacking him. He's alright, you got me. Now, just one final plea, like, look, you've taken my gold, you've killed my men, I'm pretty much screwed. Just let me go.
Not a chance.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, never.
I'm gonna gag him. I don't want to hear this guy talk.
Just the gagginies. His bravado suddenly leaves him. His shoulders slump. He knows that the battle is lost.
Poor guy in the corner is gonna wake up and be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, he's coming with us.
Tied
I
up.
know.
Yeah, he's tied up.
Be funny if he didn't.
You did say you wanted to do something. Do you anything you want to do with this guy? What are you doing, Tethys?
Oh no, nothing. I mean, I'll just tie him up, check his body for goodies, the usual, and
Yeah, we're looking.
yeah, just tie him up, and
Sure.
that's
you don't
all.
find. You search all the bodies as well. Also, you don't find any additional gold pieces. It seems this guy here was holding all of them, all of the gold.
Okay.
You have your way with him as you search through his pockets for his goodies. All right, got it. Okay.
What are we doing with the other bodies? Are we burying them?
No, it's a gift to the earth. Repayment. The fairies will have their.
I mean, if someone wants to do something with the bodies, they can.
I feel like it's inappropriate to sacrifice them, right? And I'm gonna look over across the people. Okay, that's a head nodding. Yes. Okay. Um.
Then we'll dig up some graves with his wolf form.
Yeah, I feel like unmarked graves are fine.
Kyra will point out, well, that's respectful, but don't forget, you need to put a couple of gold pieces on their eyes so they can pay for the ferryman to take them to the next life.
That's a basket a lot.
Do they deserve that mercy?
You
It's
can
pretty
take that
big
out of
insult
your
there.
cut.
I actually could. I'd be actually should do that. Yeah.
Okay, so you're happy to spend what, 8 gold pieces? Finn?
Yeah, Finn can do it.
Okay,
Cassandra will split it with you.
Okay.
4 each. Kara says, yeah, good job, Finn. I mean, the worst murderers, the greatest heroes, it's all considered very. No matter what you've done in life, you at least deserve to pay the toll for the ferryman. So, I don't know where they'll end up, but at least they can pay the ferryman. So, good. You're very uncool if you didn't do that. Okay, so you spend maybe it takes a good 20 minutes to Finn, or maybe 10 minutes for Finn, and who maintains his wolf form, and you bury these people out in the forest, where eventually they'll rot away and become part of the forest and breathe new life into the world in this way. And you have these 2 people tied up. We'll say this one eventually wakes up but doesn't resist. What do you do?
We're taking them
Throw-
back to the village
yeah.
first, right? To
Throw 'em
show
in
that we
jail.
got them?
We have to take them back to the village
Yeah,
and then
we have an award to us.
Okay, so you march them through the forest there, and they're not resisting, they're not being dicks about and just struggling about. So you eventually make your way back to the village. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Sun went down a while ago, and Phobos says, "Oh, this was the gentleman behind all the problems, was he?"
Yep.
Did a big cyclops thing, but it turned to stone weirdly.
Turned to stone. So there's a oh.
You'll probably notice it in the forest. It's kind of hard to miss.
It's in the middle of the path.
It's a new art. It's a new art installation.
Cassandra, what does the statue look like? What pose is it in?
Well, he was on the ground, and I had him pinned down.
Just in an arm bar.
Yeah, pretty much. Like his arm behind his back. And his like face on the ground with his like legs up in the air.
God.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's how the statue will be now for a very, very long time. Oh, okay. Catch you later, Tethys. Get some good sleep.
Yeah, this is good. Look forward to next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 5 hours is not a long time. Okay, rest up, bud.
Nope.
Oh, he's gone. But yeah, rest up anyway. If you're hearing on the broadcast, hi, Tethys, Sam. Rest up well. Okay, so you march it back to Phobos, and you explain that there's a statue, and he says, "Oh, well, that's interesting. I will maybe do it a tourist attraction, maybe a climbing apparatus for the kids. Who knows?" But he passes around the proverbial hat, and a lot of the halflings, they pass round, and you get that much. That's a silver piece, it's not a tamper.
Oh, now I feel bad.
I think I'm okay if you keep my share. I'm glad to have helped.
Yeah, same.
Look, we feel bad. You've helped us out. You didn't have to, but please, I insist.
No, I couldn't possibly take this from you.
Thanks. And I'll take my chair.
You bitch.
I was seeing to see if he had enough. But
So say Tithis, you just next you just take the entire hat with the appropriate coinage in it. So you feel free to distribute it if you want. But you
yeah,
have the
whoever would
entirety
like
of it.
their share is more than welcome to it. When you make an agreement, you make an agreement. If you die tomorrow, I will sacrifice myself the next day, Cassandra. That is my word. Might not live by all of your moral codes, but I do have my own.
Fair enough.
Respect.
Of course, we did have an agreement, says Phobos, and yeah, absolutely. Spend it in good faith. Have a drink on us.
We will toast to your village tonight. You will make twice this much showing off that Cyclops statue.
Tourist attraction. Interesting. Now, I know it's quite late. You're more than welcome to stay here with us in the village, but if you have other accommodation, I would understand that as well.
Are the beds like people sized?
Do we have to be back?
Yes, they have. They're perfectly suited for us. Might be a little small for you, though.
Are they
Yeah, Finn-
modular beds? Like, can we put a few in a row so we can fit in one?
Well, 29 copper pieces each. Well, when I say beds, it's more sleeping rolls. Maybe you could put some bedding together, I guess.
No, it's fine.
Well, I think we should just head back to town.
Yeah.
It's only a 5-minute walk.
Oh, thank you again for your help. It is very much appreciated. And if you ever need help from the halflings, well, here we are.
Yep, for sure.
Take care then.
You as well.
Hey, you.
Have a wonderful life.
Okay, so you start heading back into town. Nothing much interest happening, apart from a dive-bombing fairy who gets very close to Karin.
Oh no!
A little turbo boost.
Why?
Flutters away into the forest. Technically, you can have an attack of opportunity if you want, Karin.
I'm not gonna hit it.
Okay, so it just dives bombs you and lets out another disgusting fart. But you make your way back to the city of Astoria, having helped the literal small folk. I assume you retreat to the palace?
We gotta take these guys to jail, don't we?
Yeah.
Which would also be the palace.
Okay. The palace.
Okay, so just for brevity, we'll say you hand it over to the guards and you explain what they did. The guys more or less admit what it is, and sentencing will be happening in the morning. It's quite late.
There
But
wouldn't
they will
happen to be a bounty, right?
You wouldn't have any what, sir?
Happen to be a bounty on them?
Yeah, 2 gold pieces, 3 silver pieces, and 46 copper pieces.
You want their cut now, Corin?
Yeah, so yeah, no bounty on them. And unless you have anything else you want to do, any conversations or anything, you can take your long rest inside of the King's Palace.
It's late at night right now.
Yes.
Like no one's out.
Well, there's always people about. There's people wandering around, but most of the town's asleep.
Is there anyone at that dragon shrine?
Um, oh, you go over and have a look.
Yeah.
The Dragon Shrine appears to have its doors closed. So.
Okay. I'll come back at another day then.
Okay, so long rest enabled. Everybody feel free to take a long rest. Oh, yeah,
I would
sorry.
like to talk to Cassandra before
Okay.
going to
Oh
bed.
Lord.
Oh,
Confess your
Lord.
love, Queen.
No love, but I mean, this could be your last night alive.
Potentially, yes.
Seems a shame to spend it alone.
I agree. She'll like stutter a little bit.
I'm glad that our differences on our little adventure together don't seem to matter at the end of the day.
Yeah. She's just like flustered right now.
Seeing that next, we'll just take her hand and head upstairs.
Little giggle.
Well, sounds like Cassandra and Nix are spending the night together. Nix seems obviously okay with that. Are you okay with that, Cassandra?
Yep.
Just because it's fun, both of you make performance checks.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
That's awesome.
At advantage.
Oh no.
Oh,
You don't need it. Yeah. Say you have a good time together and you wake up.
She's nervous.
What about
I
con
get it.
checks?
Con checks.
Well, I don't know. Is this an all-night session or is it a?
Oh
No.
God.
No, I would do that the day before.
Okay, so about an hour or so of passionate love making. You awake refreshed the next day.
Don't get me killed is the first thing she says to Cassandra in the morning with the kiss on the cheek.
I'll try my best. Here's hoping all that monster hunting pays off.
All right, long rest.
Yay.
Okay. The morning is yours. Do we have Crow or Corin?
Still Corin.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like 4 days in a row.
Cool.
I feel like this is a good. No, I'd rather have Crow today. I'm sorry, Corin. I feel like the flying might come in useful. That's all.
So do you just lose your wings as Gorn?
I use the ability to fly with them, and it's actually a racial thing.
So they're just like a cape on you right now.
Yeah, they're just like wings.
Okay.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's just a little quirky wing.
Cassandra's gonna go for her last breakfast.
Oh.
Okay. As you're having breakfast, and your father, Cassandra, comes up to you. And he says, Cassidy. Gonna be a sad day when Nora's get sacrificed come the evening. How she's gonna get out of this one.
She'll say, well, actually, my name's Cassandra.
Oh.
And
Sorry.
you don't have to worry about her getting sacrificed anymore. It's all been sorted.
But you can't just leave me hanging like that, lass. What have you done?
I'm taking her place.
And the Order of Sidon appreciate was okay with that?
Yep. Yeah, they were.
Oh, Cassandra, that's bloody marvelous. Have you told Honora yet?
No, I haven't. We just got back late last night, so
Oh,
not yet.
well, I mean, I'm happy that Honora's not going to go, but I'm a little cut up that you're going to be sacrificed instead. I've just gotten to know you.
Well, I won't go down without a fight. So.
Oh, I know you that you got my blood running in your lass. You'll put up a fight for sure. I don't want to be melodramatic, but I feel there's something I should tell you before you possibly die. What do you know about your mother, Cassandra?
Out of character with my backstory, like she got taken when I was like a child. I'm pretty sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You haven't seen her for years.
Well, a lot of years because my character is 200 and something years old. So I was kind of flavoring it that she was also like some sort of nymph, so that it worked that way.
She's indeed a nymph. Yep.
Is this
Pythor
happening in
is a
Canada?
god, and when gods have sex with things, weird things happen. And one of the weird things was you're a nymph just like your mother was. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you seen your mother? I mean, I know it's been a long time, but do you know what happened to her?
Do I know that the dragon took her or no?
Nope.
No. No, I just
The
when I
dragon took
was
her.
like oh my god, a dragon took her.
Well,
Look, he doesn't say that. Look, yeah, your mother, I gotta say, you definitely got my brawn. Your mother was quite the beauty. She was absolutely brilliant on the harp, and with this lady came, her name, she called herself Hexia, and beautiful lady, long green hair, and she got quite the friendship with your mother, and they got really close over the course of a week or so. It wasn't that long, but then she turned out that Hexia was actually a green dragon, and she took your mother, and as far as we can tell, she took her somewhere into the Forgotten Sea. I can't guarantee that. Oh, have we done this already?
We didn't go into like detail of it.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we have done this already. But keep an eye out for your mother, son, or daughter. I'm not quite sure how you're going to get here. I mean, ships are afraid to go into the Cerulean Gulf, let alone the Forgotten Sea. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
I'm sure it'll all work out in the end, but
I just felt I needed to tell you and talk to you a little bit about your mother with this very noble sacrifice you're making, Cassandra. I feel in these situations I should ask, is there anything I can do? But I think the oath of peace more or less has my hands tied. So all I can do is wish you luck, lass, and maybe if the fates smile on you, you'll survive this night.
I hope they smile on me also.
Right, and you need to talk to your sister at some point. She's getting ready to make the sacrifice. You
I'll go speak to her right away.
Okay. I thought, he's still got a whole chicken in one hand and an ale in the other. But just take small bites of the chicken as if thinking about, well, probably Cassandra, his newly found daughter, could be very shortly his newly lost daughter. So you head down and talk to Honora, Cassandra?
Yeah.
You see her already, even though it's 8 or so hours before the sacrifice is done. She's putting on sacrificial robes, and she's looking very stoic, I'd say. She knows she has to do something. But she sees you come and says, "Oh, hi, Cassandra. It's nice of you to come visit me. This could be our last conversation. I wish there was more time to get to know you, but it seems my time is about to end."
Yes, how tragic then, just no. Yes, although our time was short together, your final day isn't today.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking your place for the sacrifice.
Oh, no. No. That's
Oh, yes,
unacceptable,
yes.
Cassandra. You, look, just because I'm down here in this cell, don't imagine that I don't hear things. Like I've heard about Versi the Oracle, and she's predicted great things for you. Like me, you have the blood of Pythor flowing in your veins. I'm just a simple girl. It makes so much sense for me to do this, not you. I beg you, Cassandra, let me do this.
The arrangements have already been made. There's no going back.
Well, unarrange them. This makes no sense. I'm just a king's daughter. I'm not very strong magically. I can't wield a sword. You have great things. You have your destiny. I beg you, Cassandra, don't do this.
Well, maybe this is part of my destiny, and fate will let me live this night.
It's my destiny to die today, not yours. Please, Cassandra, reconsider.
I shall not.
I beg you. She literally falls on her knees and puts her hands in. I beg you. She's still behind the jail cell, still locked in the jail cell. Cassandra, please, I beg you.
No, this is something I have to do.
No, it's not. I mean, this doesn't make sense. Like the Oracle has prophesied great things about you. I'm just a simple. It sounds odd to say, but I'm just a simple princess. I wave my hands and people admire me, but that's not as important as saving the world. The flag of the whole Thylea heralds in your hands. And if you don't do the things you're supposed to do, the apocalypse will surely come. Please.
I'm sorry, but this is what I must do. You can live on to do great things also. You just have to push yourself to do them.
She takes a deep sigh and she looks at the person basically watching over her, giving her nice food and stuff. And she says, I think it's time. You can let me out now. And the person unlocks herself.
I'm gonna tell the guard to maybe leave her locked up till after the ceremony, so she doesn't do anything foolish.
Well, this is how we're gonna do this. We'll see who can convince the guard either way.
Oh no.
Let's have a look. So, Nora, let's see how persuasive she is. +5.
Must be nice.
17.
Come on. Yes.
Oh, no.
The guard says, no funny business, right, Honora? It's Cassandra now. You got to accept it. And Honora says, I know. And the door comes out. She walks up to you, Cassandra, embraces you in a big hug.
I'll hug her back.
Well, perhaps I can help you get ready for the ceremony. Maybe we can do that together as sisters. Would that be okay, Cassandra?
I would love that.
Okay, so she takes you to a private place, and she, removes your armor, your everything, and puts the sacrificial ceremonial robe on you. And she says, "Last chance. Can I do this?"
Nope. This is my task.
All right, and she just grasps hold of your hand and sighs. "Well, I'm not going to be holding on to you right up to the end." And she kind of holds onto your hand and kind of leads into your shoulder.
She'll just a nod.
Okay. And you return up to where your companions are waiting in the halls of the King's Palace. The day is yours. What do you do?
Is everyone else there, or are they just sleeping still?
You're up.
Cathis wanted to buy some armor.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Artethis did?
Mhm.
Okay. Remind me that at the start of the next session, because obviously Tethys is not actually here.
I'm going to go to my way to find the charcoal, incense, herbs, blah blah blah, for my find familiar spell that I can finally cast to get Heckle back.
The long lost bird.
So
Yeah.
that's easy enough to do. So if you just deduct 10 gold pieces from your loot, you can absolutely get Heckle back.
Perfect. Done.
Maybe get a backup set or two.
That is a good idea. I will get a backup set.
Sure. So another 10 gold pieces.
Done.
Cool. Well, what do people want to do?
What do you want to do? It is potentially your last day alive.
Is there anything to do in this boring town? She'll say that to Honora.
Well, a couple of options. We can go to the Dragon's Tooth, and it's quite a rowdy place. You get drunk there if that's what you want to do. We could go to the amphitheater. I believe they're telling the story of Esther Arkelander in play forms. We could do that. Or we could just sit by the riverbank and wait. It's up to you, Cassandra.
She'll be like, "Oh, well, I've never seen a play before."
Okay.
And off to the amphitheater.
Okay. So, you head over to the theatre. It seems a wine festival was kind of due to get started about now, but the King Pythor has kind of put a hold on it until the situation with Nora has finished up. But the thespians decide to put on a show anyway. I'm gonna send you a link at the end of the session that gives you more detail about the story I'm about to tell, because there's quite a bit in it. So this is a story which I tell in playful, the story of Estor Archelander, one of the Dragon Lords who fought in the wars 500 years ago. And one of the reasons the war broke out was Estor, along with his bronze dragon who was bound to him, they started acting extra aggressive to some of the native races, things like the centaurs, things like the cyclops, things like the Gigans, the six-armed Gigans. And Estor Archelander was, shall we say, a bit too bloodthirsty. Like, he raided a Gigon village because he felt the Gigon villages were a threat to the human settlements that were only just forming. But the problem was, he didn't just kill the Gigan warriors. He continued on and he killed the Gigan babies, the Gigan women, the Gigan elderly, and just massacred an entire village. So this was really the spark that led to outright war between the native races, allied with Sidon and Lutheria, and the more traditionally human settlers on the side of the gods. And of course, there was Kyra, Pythor, Belus, Vulcan, and at the time Mitros as well, who later sacrificed herself. And Estor Archelander, his rage did not stop. He continued on his massacre, finding villages of minotaurs and once again massacring everybody, the young included. And he continued on this bloody rampage along the coast. And something unusual happened. His dragon actually ended up abandoning him. She wanted no further part in the massacres. So she, even though she was bonded to him, she turned his back on him. But the rage of Estor would not be quenched, and with zealots behind him, he continued his massacres, even without the aid of his dragon mount. And eventually, the war did end, pretty much a stalemate, and the Versity Oracle brokered this oath of peace. And during this time, now that he didn't have a mount, Estor managed to construct a great ship known as the Ultros. And he continued his raids up and down the coast. But eventually, his men started to tire, and Lutheria, the mistress of the dream, actually came up to him in a dream and made him a deal. She said, if you massacre your entire crew right here, right now, I'll make you the promise that you will never die. And Estor took her up on the offer, massacred his entire crew, and Lutheria was true to his word. It is presumed that Estor Archelander is still alive to this day. But Lutheria had a little twist. Yes, he would not die, but she did not promise that he would recover from his wounds. So in various swords fight, he would get a cut, but the cut would never heal. Also, his crew rose again to become his undead servants. So the legend goes that somewhere out there, even to this day, Estor is sailing around on his mighty ship, the Ultros, manned by the undead, while he himself has suffered various sicknesses, various cuts, various wounds, and he is more or less in constant pain, but he will never die. And that's the story of Estor Archelander, a genocidal maniac who, as a reward, got everlasting life, but a life constant pain. But out there somewhere sailing the mighty ship of the Ultros. And that's the story of Esther Arkelander. And as I said, there's a whole text in the book here, which I'll send you a link to. And that takes most of the morning, early afternoon. Anora's been on your arm the whole time, Cassandra. Says, well, now you've seen the theatre. What would you like to do now? You have maybe 5 hours before well, you know.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
No.
Nope. Let's get this over with.
You bastards. Yeah, I guess we'll just go like chill at a tavern or something until this happens. I'm not gonna get like drunk or anything, but
Okay, so Cassandra takes your hand and leads you over to the Dragon's Tomb, which is a rowdy pub. Lots of drinking, even in the middle of the afternoon here. And by now, you're not sure how, but word has gotten out about you taking the place of Honora, Cassandra. And many people come up to you and buy you drinks. In fact, they buy the drinks for everybody. Except Corin. No one's buying you a drink, Corin.
curse. I'll just like start giving Corin my drinks because I don't want to get like shit faced. I'll just like casually slide them over when the person walks away.
Some people note it. Well, make a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Cassandra, we'll see how well you pass off your drinks to Corin.
Yeah.
You get a few sidelong glances. But Corin, you do have drinks now.
They gave it to me, so I can do with it what I want.
And as you're hanging out, and you overhear a couple of conversations. So why don't Cassandra and Corin both roll me a d8?
18. Nice.
Roll that again. You already know that. So 7. So now that word has gotten out that Honora is no longer the sacrifice, and people have been kind of worried about the king a little bit, about the despair he fell into at the thought of losing his daughter Honora. There's rumours now that King Pythor should step down and Honora should take his place. And given recent events, it's getting more and more momentum. Whether the king wants to abdicate is another thing, but there's a lot of popular support for Honora becoming the sacrifice, becoming the ruler of this place.
It's like I already stopped this once.
And
okay.
So for Crow 7, a dwarf comes up to your table and is I don't mean to be presumptuous, but might I have a word with you? I've got a little problem. I'm hoping maybe you can help out.
Right, and is this is to Corin?
It's to the table.
To the table. For what? We're kind of got stuff going on.
Well, I know, but I think this might interest you. Look, they're the mithril mines. And I know what you're gonna ask me. Where are the mithril mines? I don't know. But if anybody's gonna find them, I think it's going to be your guy, you people. For the great things that you've done already. I see, during the First War, there was a lot of battle over the mithril mines, and it got shot down effectively. And now that the copper mines are drying up around here in Astoria, we really need the source of the mithril again. But more importantly, many of my ancestors died during the defense of the mithril mines. Unfortunately, they fell, and let's just say they haven't been given a proper dwarven burial. So if you ever do find the mithril mines, and if you do find some skeletons of dwarves, I'd appreciate it if you could bring the remains back. A dwarven tradition would just state you just have to bring back the skulls. So if you'd be so kind to bring back the skulls of my ancestors, I could give you it's very important, tradition and respect and ceremony. I can offer you 25 gold pieces for every skull you bring back.
Ooh.
So it'd be a tremendous favor if you ever do find the mithril mines to bring back the remains so we can give them a proper burial.
If we come across it, we will return your brethren.
I very much appreciate that. We see them very much in limbo at the moment. It'd be very much appreciated. I don't know how you're going to find the mithril mines, but from what I heard, if anybody can, you lot can. Much respect. And Cassandra, we've heard what you've done for Nora, and respect to you, respect to you lass.
She'll just like nod and say, "We never." Did he say his name? I can't remember if he said his name.
Oh no, I didn't say his name.
She'll ask him what his name is.
Thorn.
Well, thank you, Thorn. Oakenshield,
What?
perhaps.
Sorry, what was that?
Thorn Oakenshield.
Yes, it's like the dwarf from Lord of the Rings, coincidentally. All right. Well, you look like you're doing some serious thinking. I'll get the next round, and I'll leave you to it. A big day ahead of you. And he is true to his word. He buys a round of drinks. Sorry, next.
Does he buy a round for Corin?
This is a 4, 5, or 6. He does. Yes, he does.
Yay, Corin got her first drink tonight.
What does Corin drink?
Anything that's handed to her because she doesn't really super know the difference.
There. Okay. So the rest of the afternoon is spent many people coming up and shaking your hand. Cassandra, thanking you for the sacrifice you're going to make. Everybody just looks terribly glum. They don't. It's like they're saying goodbye. They don't think you've got a chance of surviving on the Rock of Estor. But eventually, the time comes.
Actually, I would like the next person that buys a round but doesn't buy one for Corin, I will just stop them and ask, why aren't you buying a round for the whole party?
To be honest, I know she's the cursed one, and I think buying a curses kind of rub off on people, so I don't want to be tainted by her curse.
So are we tainted, is what you're saying?
I'm saying she's. I mean, this is very awkward, but I got a family to think of. I got 2 young daughters on the way, and if I pick up the curse by buying the cursed one a drink, it's gonna fall badly on my daughters. I don't want that.
Okay. Sucks to be you, Corin.
And the guy wanders away. Anything else?
Nope.
Got my answer.
Okay, so you spend the afternoon drinking, but eventually Honora says, "It's time, Cassandra."
She'll just like let out a big sigh and then just be like, all right, let's get this over with.
You slowly make your way through the streets of Astoria, and a crowd starts following behind you. Word has definitely gotten out about what you've done, and you're leading a procession of those 10 people, 50 people, 100 people, and they'll just follow you silently as you walk through the streets, and eventually you get to the Rock of Estor. Gaius and his delegation are there. Kyra is there, of course. Pythor is there. Whoops. I've got two delegations of commander guys. You go away. The one's up to the north. There we go. And this is Honora. Should have been her art before, but it's Honora. You also notice not everybody's represented here, but you also notice Coroner is there with her father Pericles. Remember Coroner you rescued from the Mossy Temple? She's there as well, and she's just holding her father's hand and looking glum.
Finn does approach Kath and say, fear is a reaction, but courage is a choice.
She'll just nod. Thanks for your wisdom, man. You always know how to cheer someone up.
Kyra rushes over to Cassandra and she's, yeah, and she starts bawling and gives you a massive hug. I'm not gonna say goodbye, Cassandra. See you later.
See you soon.
And she rushes over next to Pythor.
Well, later, y'all. Brains just gonna stand there.
Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah. Cool.
Commander Gaius wanders over. It is time, Cassandra. You need to swim out to the island, attach the chains to your ankle, and wait out the
you want before I go. What happens if the chains fall off? I just have to stay out there on the rock, right?
Technically, that is correct. You need to remain on the rock.
So do I
The
really
chains
have
are
to?
there because on the odd occasion this happens, people, shall we say, lose their nerve. It's tradition that you chain yourself.
Okay, well, I'll do
Does
that
she
then.
have to do it? She's strong and she will not run away. Her conviction is strong.
Let's just say, for the sake of appearances, it's best that you do. You don't want to be cheating the fates now, do you?
Okay, well, yeah, I'll go chain myself up. Oh, look at me, I'm chaining myself. she'll chain her ankle to it.
Okay. The crowd that gathers as dusk happens and you get there, the sun goes down. Nobody's going anywhere though. They all sit hundreds of them and watch. Krona's holding hard onto her father's hand. Kyra is holding Pythor's hand. And Anora just looks utterly depressed. People watch on in silence. Now, apart from Cassandra, is anybody else doing anything in particular?
No, I don't think we can. We're just kind of watching, right?
Watch.
Spectating.
Yeah.
Watching and hoping.
All right.
Oh, get me away from this guy.
He returns to his delegation. And he's brought out a lounge, what do you call it, like a couch almost, and he's sitting down in comfort as men are bringing him drinks and food.
That looks
The
comfy.
worst.
He's almost eating noisily, obnoxiously so, and it stands out amongst the silence of the crowd as he chews with his mouth opens, makes jokes with his men that aren't funny, but the men laugh anyway.
Yeah, you tell him, boss.
And Cassandra, nothing to do but wait. And I shall finish that sentence next week as we find out the fate of Cassandra on the island. Dum 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 dum.
R.I.P. dude. It was nice knowing you.
Yep. Rest
You
in
too,
pepperonis.
next.
Yep, she goes, I go. We'll see what happens.
Let's find out what happens
And-
next week.
That's good. All right, guys. I'll be late probably next week. We're doing vacation stuff, and I have meetings with me and Skylar, so I'll be here, just not sure what time.
Okay.
You'll miss my grand death.
Mine, yeah. You guys can play Finn if you need to.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, okay, we'll see you guys next week then, and we'll see what happens to Cassandra. Dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum,
Yeah.
dum. Take care, everyone. See you next week.
Thanks,
Bye.
man.
Bye.